Mets left-hander Steven Matz allowed just 2 walks in his first 4 innings before Nick Williams' slow 5th-inning tapper to second ended the no-hit bid. For the second out in the 4th, Rosario ranged deep into the hole at short and whipped a jump throw to first to Arabarachis Hoskins of his first big league hit. Rosario single quote as jump throw NYM at 5. Rosario makes a great jump throw in the 4th and Rosario uses the backhand to field Arachis Hoskins' grounder and then uses a slick jump throw to nab him at first base. Williams' hit was followed immediately by a single from third baseman Michael Franco, and the pair scored on RBI singles from Cesar Hernandez and Freddie Galvis, respectively. Double quote couple of big hits for Cesar in back-to-back nights. Mackin instead of his second baseman, who tied the game with a solo homer in the 8th on Friday, then tied Saturday's game in the 5th. Hernandez single quote as RBI single NYM at 5. Hernandez laces an RBI single to a left. Cesar Hernandez gets the Phillies on the board in the bottom of the 5th inning on a 2-out RBI single to a left field as is tradition when Yoenis Cespedes enters Philadelphia. He mashed his 14th homer of the year, his 5th at Citizens Bank Park this season and his 4th in the month of August. Cespedes homers on average every 7.7 at-bats in Philly, where he boasts a 1.090 career ops, compared to every 20.6 at-bats in all other parks. Aaron Nola was sharp again with just the one blemish to Cespedes on his line. The 24-year-old allowed just 2 hits, 2 walks and struck out 8 across 7 innings. He hasn't allowed more than 2 runs in 10 consecutive starts, the most in the majors this season, and holds a dazzling 1.71 ERA over his last 10 starts. Nola single quote as 2-hit outing NYM at 5. Nola hurls 7 fantastic innings. Aaron Nola tosses 7 innings of 1-run ball and has now gone 6 or more innings allowing 2 runs or fewer in 10 straight starts. Double quote he moved the fastball around, pitched inside, good breaking ball. Mets manager Terry Collins said of Nola, he pitched very well. Double quote moments that mattered challenging Cespedes. The Mets put a runner on in the 6th directly following the Phillies taking a 2-1 lead in the 5th, with Brandon Nimmo on first and the ever-dangerous Cespedes at the plate. Nola jumped ahead 0-2 and tried something a little different. He buzzed Cespedes with a fastball up and in, then induced a swing and miss over a changeup to end the frame. In the 8th with the tying and go-ahead runs on board, Phillies reliever Ricardo Pinto went right after Cespedes and blazed a 98 mph fastball by him. Pinto strikes out Cespedes NYM at 5. Pinto fans Cespedes with 2 runners on base with tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ricardo Pinto strikes out Yoenis Cespedes to end the frame. Double quote that was a high-leverage situation for him to appear in, which was good to see. Mackin instead of Pinto's important inning, that was super. I'm happy for him. Double quote Galvis slapper, not trying to do too much. Galvis took what he was given with 2 outs in the home half of the 5th and wrapped a go-ahead RBI single to right through the opening in the infield. Over his last 10 games, Galvis is hitting .310. Galvis RBI single NYM at 5. Galvis smacks an RBI single to right. Freddie Galvis squeezes an RBI single through the right side of the infield to give the Phillies a 2-1 leg quadruple. Double quote he single quote as Rioli coming into his own. We heard about how good he was defensively and he's showing every bit of it. Collins, on Rosario's defense sounds smart with your friend Odubel Herrera elongated his hitting streak to a career-high 15 games and is hitting .373/.413/.644 over that span. It's the longest Phillies hitting streak since Jimmy Rollins' 15-game stretch in June 2014. Watt single quote as next Mets, fresh off his first major league win. Chris Flexen, 1-1. 8.49 ERA will start Sundays 1:35 p.m. at series finale in Philly. Flexen struck out 4 and allowed 3 earned runs across 5 2/3 innings in his win versus Texas, the longest of his 3 starts this year. Phillies, Zach Flynn, 1-3. 5.67 ERA makes his 10th start this season and second since returning to the Phillies rotation earlier in the week. His return was quite clean, allowing just 2 runs over 7 innings in Atlanta. He's lasted 7 frames in 4 of his 9 starts this year. Watch every out-of-market regular season game live on MLB.tv.